What's up, guys? A real quick video today. I was just thinking about Siege and how it's declined and why that happened. And I feel like the answer is staring us in the face. It's hiding in plain sight. Imagine you're a new player. Okay, you just booted up Siege. This is the home screen. First of all, this menu is way too convoluted. I do not know what's going on here, but that's not my main point. My main point, let's take a quick look. Okay, we're playing quick matches. What are the maps that we're playing? Again, we're a new player. This is 24 maps. This is 24 maps. To be competent on a baseline level, to be just competent to play it, each one of these takes like 10 hours. That's 24 times 10 hours. That's 240 hours that a new player would have to play in order to be baseline okay at the game and at understanding these maps. That is insane. This game is asking far too much of new players. And I know not all of these are in ranked, right? But this is impossible, man. This is not okay for a new player experience. OG Siege had maps like House, which was simple. It was a house. It had Plain, which, yeah, I know we still have it in the game, but simple, right? Thin in one direction, long in the other direction. It's a plain. What else do we have? What else did we have? We had OG Hereford Base, which was what? Like 4 stories, each of which is just a rectangle connected by one staircase. Now you have to learn like a maze in order to play any of these maps, which is insane to ask of a new player, right? And let's say we're just talking about ranked. Okay, let's say we're just talking about the maps in ranked. Again, we still have 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 times 3, 18 minus 2. We have 16 maps. Again, 10 hours per map. That's 160 hours you have to play in order to be baseline competent at the map pool. That is far too much. We're asking far too much of players. And a few of these maps, like Fortress, Skyscraper, Theme Park, Night Haven maps, Lair, Emerald Plains, these are very complex mazes, right? How is a new player supposed to learn this? Not to mention, you learn a map and then it gets snatched from underneath you because it gets reworked. Now, again, some of these reworks were good, but some were not. Number 2, all right? Number 2 point. Say you're a new player. Let's hop over to the operators. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is, like, what are we looking at 100 operators here? That someone has to learn, and a bunch of these do the same thing as each other. Let's be real. Okay, just simplify for a moment. Don't be like an Emerald or Diamond Siege nerd. Like, just think about a new player entering this game. What are they looking at, bro? What is this? Why is it that we have like 5 different heavy breachers? Why, like, let's look at the original operators. This is a guy with a hammer. This is a guy with the EMP. This is basically a girl with a hammer from a distance. This is a guy with a big shield. This is a sniper, right? This is another shield guy. This is someone who can see electronics through walls. We go to the DLCs. We got just a guy with a shotgun. His gadget with a shotgun. And we got a guy with a bulletproof shield on his gun. The simplicity of that original Siege design philosophy made this game, like, manageable. This is unwieldy, bro. And then, what are our secondary gadgets? That's just talking about primary gadgets. What is a hard breach charge, and how does that? Why do we have that if we have normal, actual hard breachers, right? Or let's say on defense. What is this? Throwable devices, precise. Like, what are we doing here? This is like a handicapped person with a robot. This is like someone who throws like a Frozone. All right, again, like. OG Siege, we had, what were the gadgets you could choose from, right? You had C4, you have barbed wire, and a deployable shield. Simple. A new player can understand that. Okay, impact grenade, I'm okay with. What am I not okay with? What is this? A bulletproof camera that shoots an EMP burst. Why are we're doing too much here. There's far too much complexity. This is impossible for a new player. And on the most basic level, in order to grow, a game needs to be taking in new players. Like, let's just go to, like, multiplayer games 101, bro. You need new players in order for a fan base to survive. And this game is like screaming complexity at people for no reason. We have 100 operators, we have 24 maps, each of which is complicated. And the design philosophy of those new maps is that each one of them is like a mini maze. There aren't long sight lines, and that's on purpose. Because when you have long sight lines, a small number of people can lock down an entire map with a small number of control points. But now we've gone more towards complexity, where you need to be doing a whole lot more in order to project power onto the map. I don't know, man. Just the bottom line here, this is too much. This is impossible for a new player to learn. And we don't even have the single player missions that we used to have, right? Say you're a new player. There used to be a whole line of single player missions that would slowly teach you the mechanics. That's gone now. What are you supposed to do? Go into what? Go into training? Where? Oh God, even I've been playing this game forever. I can't even get through the menu, right? What? We're gonna go to a landmark drill. You're gonna go play some brain dead COD TDM deathmatch, like. At least the original game had an entryway via like 11 dedicated missions that were kind of interesting, gave you some story. I don't know, man. I think there is so much talk now about what's wrong with Siege, like the problems with the game, what could be better. And I think a lot of that's valid, but a lot of that is coming from the top 5% of the player base that's like super, super good at the game. The conversation needs to simplify a little bit and say, how is a new player supposed to figure this out? How is that possible, right? I don't know, man. That's just my rant of the day. I'm curious what you guys think. Am I totally off base here? Like, I just don't see how. Say I'm trying to introduce a friend to this game. I don't even know how I would begin to do that. What, do I send them a textbook worth of YouTube tutorials from Macy J? It's too much, man. This game is asking far too much of players, and maybe that means there needs to be 2 map pools. Like, why don't we have some simple, elegant maps like OG House and Presidential Plain and Hereford Base in almost like within, I don't know, all ranks up to Diamond or something. I don't know. Maybe, no, scratch that. Maybe that's not a good idea, but let me know what you think in the comments, man. At the end of the day, I love this game. I've been playing since the beta. I was playing back when there were hit markers in this game, okay? Like, what is that, 2015, the beta in like December or November. I love this game, but it has declined over time, and I've just been thinking a lot about why, and I'd like to hear what you guys think. Like, why is this game declining? What bothers you? What makes you not want to boot up Siege right now in 2025, 2026? Anyways, guys, hope you subscribe. Just a quick rant video today. Would love to hear what you think.